Hello everybody, this is Jeremy from GamerTel, and today I want to show you Home Tycoon right here. Home Tycoon was released in PlayStation Home today, and it is a city building simulation type game. And you play as the mayor. You see I am all decked out in my mayoral attire. I've got my vote for me sign. I have a Popo and Yo frog strapped to my back, and a so patriotic American top hat with sparklers on it. So basically the object of this game is to build your own city and complete missions along the way. So when you're just walking around like this, you're like, oh my god, you can't really see anything. But you go into planner mode by pressing X, and you get this bird's eye view of your city. So when you first start the game, it holds your hand and it walks you through some things. So the first thing that you had to do was you had to build City Hall here. That serves as, let me collect some taxes. This serves as your office, and when you're inside your office, you can get a view of your city as it's progressing. So what you're seeing right out the window is exactly what my city looks like from that perspective. And so you build the town hall, and then you'll have to build other things as well. Like I had to build some apartments for people, and they pay taxes, so let me collect some money. And then I built some more suburban homes over here. And when you build homes, you also have to build businesses, so so they can actually have something to do. And then I decided to build my businesses all the way over here, so I just kind of wanted to have a business district and a residential district. But anyway, the whole point of this is there are two different sides that are kind of trying to pull you to do their bidding. You have this one side that's this company who's all about making money, heavy industrializing of things, and then you have this other company that's more about the eco-friendly type stuff. They want you to put in things like sources of renewable energy, farms and windmills and stuff. And this other company wants you to start putting in businesses, and let's tax these people and let's all make some money. So while you just try to toe the line in between those two companies like that, in the meantime, you're able to build up your own town and in the process take on different activities and missions. So let's just take a look at some of the activities that we can do. You can see here some activities I have so far: find the zombie, test drive, paramedic 911, which basically means I have to get inside of an ambulance, get some patients and take them back to my hospital, and firefighter patrol, which is putting out fires. They are all pretty much the same thing. Let's just start with find the zombie. So they put me into this car and I have to find the zombie. You look around, and when you see like those little green portals coming from the sky, that's pretty much where I need to go. And so you control like any other game. You press R2 to drive. The visuals, bad, but we try to look past that just for the sake of building a city. So I run over here to get the zombie because there's apparently a zombie outbreak in my city and I have to get rid of it. I'm just running into walls here. Okay, keep looking. The missions that you see here, they're not very they're not very engaging at all. I think it's really just something to do to break up the constant city building. And even though you're running into like different people here when you have to go pick them up, or when I'm looking for zombies, you don't actually see people walking around in your town. How many of these do I have to run into? So yeah, we're just going to keep rolling around, trying to see if we can find some zombies. Come on. Wait, I guess we have to... Why isn't this triggering? Come on. Alright. We got a few more to get to, so... Nope, not in there. Is the zombie on this park bench? No. I found him. This must be patient 0. And so for completing that mission, I got myself $1,500, which can be used towards buying new land and stuff. So when you want to take on a mission, you go into your desk area here, and you go to mission journal, and you can see what missions that you have, and to get more missions you answer the phone. So as you can see, there's this little story going on here about zombies. Dude, I'm totally a zombie, gonna eat your brains, blah 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 blah. And let's just fast forward through this. Now this is my next mission that I have to do. Complete activity paramedic 911, and for that they'll give me $1,500. Now before I do that, let me show you some of the city building things here. If you look at the bottom of the screen, you see I have $17,320. And if I want to spend some of that money, so I want to fill out this area right here, in this area right here. So I've got myself some apartments here, and then I also have a park right in the middle. I want to put some more parks in these two spaces here. So I'm going to go to build, and I'm going to go to, I believe, utility, nature, and then here's the different parks that I can build. I can build a city park, I can build a regular park, or I can build a lake park. I am just going to build a regular park. I'm going to put it right here, and I'm going to put one more right here. Sometimes for some reason there's a bit of a lag. There we go. Now that that's done, you see that I have these construction hats above my properties with the triangle and 0/1. So basically that's telling me that if I want to rush the process right now, I have to hire a worker to get it done immediately. So I can do that, and when I do that, if you look on the lower right hand side of the screen, you can see that I have 10 out of 30 construction workers remaining. So as soon as I press triangle, that 10 is going to go down to 9, and that's completed instantly. And I basically just have to wait 7 more minutes before my construction workers start to replenish. Now you can buy more construction workers if you want, and this is where the in-app purchases comes in. So let's just take a look at that. You go to the store here, and you can see the things that you can buy with real money. Coins are a premium currency that you really won't get in the game. You may get them, but you may not get a lot. And in order to purchase these coins, you have to spend real money. In this case, 75 coins for $3, 160 for $6, all the way up to 50 bucks for 1,600 coins. And those coins can be used to purchase buildings. Those coins can be used to purchase actual in-game money that you do get for completing missions and expansion packs. So let's just take a look at some of those. Well, first, no, let's look at workers. If you want to hire more workers instantly, you have to at least spend 5 of these coins in order to get workers. And also, vehicles are also something that you have to spend coins on. Without vehicles, you will not be able to just drive around your town naturally. You have to buy a vehicle. So, for example, if I just wanted to just take a look, at my city. I go into planner mode, city view. I believe it's city view. No, I guess not. Let's see, activity. Yeah, test drive. I just want to test drive around, see how things are. Uh-oh. Activity locked. So, in order to unlock it, you have to purchase a vehicle or driving related expansion pack. And of course, those cost coins. So, if that is something that I wanted to do, I would have to go into the store and I would have to buy coins. And if I want to buy an expansion pack, you can see here they are here. Crime and Punishment expansion pack, Life in the Fast Lane, the Stunt pack, Animals Gone Wild, and Meltdown in Progress. Each pack has a different theme to them, and it also has different features and amenities that you can add to your town. So, in theory, you will not be able to get the best stuff without spending real money. Doesn't mean that you can't build yourself a city. It just won't be a very awesome city, at least not as awesome as it could get. And you can have the golden buildings without purchasing them. And then when it comes to just regular stuff that you want to build. If you want to build, more higher end stuff such as high rises, see this costs 10,000 in-game dollars, and I only have 15,000. So if I were to build one of these, who knows when's the next time I'm going to be able to build up that much money in order to build something that's more higher end again, such as a factory. So anyway, let's just go back to the activities and let's do paramedic 911. So they put me inside this ambulance, and I have to collect six citizens within 110 seconds, and I can't run into stuff like crazy because there's a certain damage meter. And for some reason, every time I pick up one person, I have to go to the hospital. I just can't pick up 3 at a time because it well, I guess an ambulance is really only fit to carry one person in the back, so alright, never mind that. So now that I have them dropped off, there's another person right in front of the hospital. I drop them off, and let's get one more. I mean, there's really no reason to fail this. I mean, the city is pretty small, and the people are pretty close by, and you only have to get 3. So, oh god. See the damage meter going up because I'm running onto the sidewalk and hitting signs and stuff. And there we go. So there you go. That's just an example of another mission. And we got another one, still about the zombies. And they have me do zombie paramedic 911 again. So, kind of repetitive in a way. So let me just take this opportunity to let's try to build some more stuff here. What do we want to build? More houses, Trans-Utopia stuff, garden acres. Can't do that. That takes coins. How about utilities? You know what? Let's talk about roads. When it comes to buildings that people actually have to go to, such as businesses, hospital, apartments, suburbs, or something like that, you have to connect it with roads. So I would not have been able to set these houses right here if a road did not go past them. So they need to be able to get to each of these places with a road. And we can try to build things out from here. I tried to set up a big square for the residential district here. So let's just say I wanted to separate the residences and the businesses from the houses. So let me say I want to start right. Let's say I want to start right here. I'm gonna build a road that takes me all the way across. I don't know why it lags. And that should do it. Come on, one more road. Okay. Don't know why they're not letting me build the road right there. Doesn't make a whole lot of sense. Come on, place the building. Embarrassing me. There we go. Alright. So yeah, I just set up a road right there. Just kind of separate these two right here. And let's say if I wanted to stick something right here in the middle, a city park maybe. Yeah, let's stick a city park somewhere here. Like I'm gonna put the city park right. Let's put it just right there in the middle. And we're just going to force that construction. And there you go. And since there's 15 seconds left, let's just see how many workers I'm going to get once the timer goes back down to 0. So, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. How many construction workers are we going to get? 1. So for every 10 minutes, you get 1 extra construction worker. So you really can't go crazy with building things instantly because you'll run out of construction workers, and then if you want more, you're gonna have to buy them. I wish that there was a way to kind of zoom in and get a better view of your city instead of just from this perspective here, but you cannot. And yeah, what else can I show you about this? This game, it's free to play. I haven't played enough to determine whether or not it'll become really truly restrictive unless you actually spend money. Let's check out environments. You can change the environments from dusk to day to dawn. So I say Uh-oh. You have to buy environmental changes. You are cursed with it being the daytime all the time here in this city. So let's just do a couple more of these missions, some of the more varied missions. Oh, I kind of forgot how to do that. Yes. Okay, planner mode. Okay, here we go. Let's do the firefighter patrol. So, your buildings will catch on fire. And as the mayor, you have to put out the fires yourself. So here's the fires right here. This is something they showed in the trailers. And we're just basically gonna aim and shoot and put out the fires. We have a fire station, but apparently there's not enough guys trained for this. So it's up to me to do it because the fire chief insists that he has to coordinate from the fire station. So he can't be bothered with putting out fires. Smug bastard. So let's just go to the next place that's on fire. Looks like we're going to the business district. Oh no, it's the hospital. The hospital's light poles are on fire. That's something that we just can't have. Alright, we got it. Oh no, what happened? Oh, I got out of the I got out of it. My bad. Well, anyway, let's try another one. Let's do the zombie paramedic 911 again. Collect a zombie. Okay. If you're coming into the game for these activities like that, please do not, because this is some of the most mundane, repetitive stuff you can ever do. The main draw of this game is going to be build your city, lay it out, whichever way you want, you know, SimCity style. Except in this case, it'll be SimCity with in-app purchases that, you know, one way or another will prevent you from building the best city possible as fast as you want. You're going to have to do things like this. It's like Zombie Patrol in order to gain enough money to even buy those buildings. And for the really good stuff, that's what the premium currency is for. So yeah, this is just another one of those, you know, PlayStation Home offerings, which, you know, on paper sounds really cool. Kind of like how Mercia Fractured Realms sounded really cool, and how No Man's Land, that also seemed cool. But in practice, it just really felt stiff and kind of dull, and not something that you would not be able to find a higher quality of on, let's say, your smartphone or your tablet. So once again, I really appreciate Sony trying out these things for PlayStation Home, and it's all very interesting, but they always just seem a little bit weird. They always seem a little bit weird. So yeah, I think I'm just gonna wrap it up here. This is Home Tycoon from PlayStation Home. It's not a very big download, and it is free. And you too can have a city filled with zombies, aliens, random fires, and people who you interact with but you can't actually see. If you don't mind spending money on in-app purchases, then you can make a pretty awesome looking city. And you can take a postcard of your city, which I think I just might do. Let's rotate the view. None of these views are very good. And you can't zoom in either. Oh, come on. Anyway, forget about that postcard. The city's underdeveloped anyway. But if you want to give this a shot, go right ahead inside PlayStation Home and give it a shot. So until next time, I'm Jeremy from GamerTell, and I'll see you next time.